This video brought to you in part by the Patreon supporters of Cobra TV.
Hey, thank you guys for coming back to another episode of Cobra TV. And recently, I've had the opportunity to sit down with Anna Demetriou yet again to kind of catch up, see what's been going on in her life, how's her streaming going, and, does she have any future roles in Star Citizen? What work has she been up to? And just to say hi and have a little bit of fun, a little bit of gameplay. And these are some highlights of that. If you don't know who Anna Demetriou is, she's an actor. She's been in movies, Netflix shows. She's been in, she's got several roles in Star Citizen. And as we learned in this show, she's got several more coming up in the future. She is the voice of the new Babbage hologram, Special Agent Dooley of the Advocacy and the Xeno Threat. And she is also the voice over the intercom at Orson Hospital. Also the voice over the intercom at New Babbage as well. So I hope you enjoy this as much as I enjoyed sitting down, having to talk with her. And again, these are highlights of that. And I hope you enjoy it. As always, remember, may the verse be with you, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time.
The interview room.
The interview room. All right, Anna, welcome back to the show. Thank you so much for coming back to Cobra TV. This is bringing back so much nostalgia.
It's a pleasure.
So, for anybody that might see this on YouTube, or anybody watching now or the VOD or whatever that doesn't know you or how we met, first let's start with your career. You know, you're a little girl. You had dreams of becoming, the ruler of the world. And instead, you go into acting. You know, lead us through your career path, just like we did on the first interview.
I think we should switch it. I reckon I should interview you.
Me? Why?
No, I'm joking.
I was going to say, because I didn't become the leader.
You're like, okay, well,
ruler.
now my whole plan for the stream has gone out the window now.
Well, with Paz and his secrecy, man, anything's possible.
Okay, sorry, no, I'll take it back. What was the question?
Okay.
I will answer you.
Tell us how you got into acting. You know, go all the way back if you have to talk about a memory.
All the way back.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be an actor ever since I was a kid. It's one of those annoying kids that was constantly just performing, like being like, watch me do this. I was definitely one of those kids. Definitely one of those. Okay. Super annoying. If I met one of those kids now, I'd be like, oh God. I had too much energy when I was younger. My parents put me into kid acting stuff when I was 2 or 3, and I just for some reason never stopped doing that. And then I went to drama school when I was 18, 19 in London. I graduated and video games started popping up, and Star Citizen was born. Me in Star Citizen was born.
You and Star Citizen was born. So what did you do? Like, what kind of work did you do before you got to Star Citizen? I know you're on a show on Netflix. You're the main star of that show, right? The main character? Yeah,
well, my first job was an action film. So that was the one that was on Netflix for about 4 years. I think it's been taken off now because they rearranged stuff on Netflix a lot. So it was taken off last year, I think. But I did that in 2018. It was my first ever film, let alone first job, really. But that was my first proper job. I did like a couple short films before that, but that was my first actual job. After that, did a film for WWE, which was the Marine 6 Close Quarters, swapping the sword for a gun. And then video games just kind of came up the year after that. And even though I still audition for other things, and I've still done bits of theater or like bits of short films, video games have been what I've done almost solely for the last 4 or 5 years.
I also want to thank you. Like, totally made me cry, and I don't like to admit to that much, but when I was watching Inside Star Citizen, you brought up the Cobra show and how we met and everything. It's just so fucking sweet, and for you to do that.
I would honestly have not my career in content would never have happened without you at all. I didn't even know anything about this world. I didn't know what Twitch was like. Everything begins and ends with you, honestly. I mean it.
I appreciate that. I really do. But, I mean, come on. You're Anna.
I know, but I wouldn't have known any of this. None of this would have been happening. None of this would have been happening. I wouldn't have the PC that I run Star Citizen on without your community.
Yeah,
Well, that is now my stream PC.
You still have the same one?
Yes.
Oh my God! Wow.
The GPU's been switched, but it's still the same machine.
Yeah, still the same. So Anna had posted a tweet on Twitter. I just came across. I can't remember how I came across it, and she had all this. She was in like a superhero outfit, like some kind of mocap thing, man, where she looked like I don't know, a scuba diver with these little things on her and stuff, and she was doing facials, animations, and I don't know. And I was like, I wonder if she'd come on the show so we could talk a little bit about it. Usually people are scared to do that because of NDA stuff. But then, I reached out to her and she came on the show immediately. I was like, wow. And she answered back. and
I think as a gamer, especially, I was doing games, especially in the acting industry. I don't think games are taken as seriously as the rest of the acting industry is. If you're doing film, television, and theater, actors take you seriously. If you're doing video games still feels like just as like a side thing, And for me, I have always treated it just as seriously as everything else because it means as much to me as everything else. And also, especially, it's funny now looking post-COVID. Games, I mean, loads of film actors and TV actors are desperate to get into gaming because it's such a massive industry now. It never used to be even 5 years ago. It's like it keeps growing and growing and growing. So now it's taken very seriously and everyone's trying to get involved with games. But back then, I was doing video games and wishing that people were as excited about it as I was. I was kind of doing games and thought, oh my God, this is like the coolest thing ever. But not everyone saw it that way. So for you to message me and be like, this is so cool, we'd love to talk to you, was like, I felt like someone was actually like taking it as exciting as I was finding it, So it was nice to even get your message because I was like, finally someone's actually seeing how cool this is because I loved what I was doing and I didn't feel like the people in my kind of acting circles loved what I was doing as much as I did.
Oh, trust me, it was very cool to come across that tweet and also to, have you be so kind enough to respond. So since then, you talked on our first interview, you talked about, the experience, what it was like when you were doing the mocap for that stuff. And the audition, you had a funny story for the audition. I don't know if you want to bring that back up, but that was pretty funny. You want to talk a little bit about that?
You know what? I actually told the people in Manchester when I go to Manchester and do the mocap for them. I remember telling them that story, and David Haddock, he's probably my closest contact at CIG who I speak to the most, and he always finds that story so funny. And he went back. I told him about this audition process, which was basically just just to make it short. I just went into the room. They asked me to read a monologue to camera in an English accent and a US accent. And then they kind of made me like run around the room and like kind of duck and jump and shout random commands. And I'm guessing they were just trying to see the actors kind of like movement in space and like the body, and I don't know, something to do with probably with mocap. I'm not sure what it was, but it was just a very strange way of going about it, and it was so random and it was so embarrassing. And I did all of that, left the room and thought that was the most embarrassing thing I've ever done, and I left the room. And I told David Haddock about this. I was like, the audition was like the worst audition I've ever done. I thought that I had just ruined it because it was just so weird. And obviously they offered me 2 parts, and it was like, it kind of changed my whole life after that. So I'm so glad that it didn't. But David, when I went back and found your audition tape, and I was like, no way. And after that story, he went and found the video of it and was like, that was super weird. I can't believe they asked you to do that. It's so strange. And I was like, I know, thank you. But basically Star Citizen didn't seem to have anything to do with that request. It was the casting people, I suppose.
Oh, you've done work since then, right? Obviously the Orison Hospital. You're the voice on the
I've done loads now. I've gone back and forth, I think probably 4 or 5 times for them now. Most recently working on Squadron. Wait, whoa, back up. Did you say you
whoa. Wait a minute, Anna. Did you say most recently work on Squadron?
Yes, told that publicly everywhere months ago.
And what was your role there?
That's the bit I don't think I can say.
Ah!
Now I'm working on games. I'm constantly taking little videos and thinking of behind the scenes stuff because I know people want to see it, and I also know that I would love to make a video about everything I'm doing nowadays. So I'm constantly recording and stuff now. But back then I wasn't. But now when I go to do mocap, I'm taking loads of videos and recording
Yeah.
them, rigging me up in the headset and everything. I've got loads of footage ready to post and make a video about the mocap studios in Manchester. And I've been asking them probably every 3 or 4 months, am I allowed to yet? Am I allowed to yet? Am I allowed to yet? And they keep saying no,
Right.
no, because they want to do their Inside Star Citizen video where they show you the Manchester studios first. And then once that's out, I'm allowed to make my video, but I can't be the first one.
Yeah.
So
So speaking of Star Citizen videos, what was it like going to and recording inside Star Citizen? Can you kind of give us a behind the curtains look with that we don't get to see?
In what way? In what, mocap or just the offices or?
The Inside Star Citizen video where you were talking with Jared Huckabee.
Oh, Jared, yeah. He's got his own
Yeah.
little studio in this little...
I know, yeah.
It's like a building where you can, like, hire a little studio, like hire like a set. So there'll be photographers that would have like a room where they could do the photography, and then he's got his own little set in one of the rooms where they have it, and it's all set up there. And there's the bar on the right and his little couch on the other side.
Yeah.
And then the camera and like a little kettle, and it was nice. They got me a cup of tea and we had our chat. It was so funny to be there, having watched all the videos. But yeah, that was really, really fun. We love Jared.
We'll go to dinner now.
What?
Oh, what's happening now?
Did somebody just say something? What's this guy saying? Excuse me, what?
It's time for
If you'd
you
like to follow
guys
me,
to
we'll go to
have
dinner
dinner.
Okay,
Dinner?
I guess we're gonna have
So
dinner.
go down, follow Bruce, and you'll have a little dinner.
All right, let's follow Bruce down, I guess.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Ah, the fish tanks that don't really look like they've got water in them.
Or fish. So yeah, but what was it like? Was it pretty cool sitting there on the set? Was it all taken in one cut?
Yes, yeah, all one tuck. I mean, normally it's live, but because I was there, I remember everyone seemed to be like very frustrated about that fact that it wasn't live. It's normally live. It's just the fact that I was there already, and they just thought they would film it ahead of time because I was there. I wouldn't just go back again 2 days later just to film it because it was convenient that I was already there. And everyone was like, "This is not live," and it was like, "Relax," but it's normally live. It was just a one-off thing.
Lose your way, Cobra.
Yeah.
I'm just following Cobra. Oh, the restaurant. Oh my god, we got a waiter taking us to our table.
Did Jared happen to, when you brought up my name, did he happen to say, tell the story about when he raided me and I was actually in the bathroom pooping? Yeah.
I need to know more, please.
He's never raided me ever since.
Oh my god, look at this! There's a chicken and a cereal bar.
What?
Oh my god, I love this. Let me print screen. I took a screenshot. I had to. This is incredible. Is that like a chocolate chicken?
Your dinner is served.
I think people in Star Citizen call it something different.
Wait, what have you got? What's yours?
I didn't get a drink. All I got is a candy bar.
Oh. Well, it says beef chunks. Beef chunks.
Oh wait, I think there's candy bars at several other places.
Cobra.
Wait, what says
Oh.
beef chunks?
Okay, I tried to sit and then it put me standing on the table. A little strange. Hey.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
So, tell me, how intense was the Squadron 42 parts?
Intense, as in like
Like, how much acting was there? Mocap involved? How many lines did you have to do? You know, like how intense was the
double
content
dog.
that?
Someone just put a hot dog in front of me. The hot dogs. This is so funny. Wait, do you get one as well?
Yeah, I think we got to take off from.
You got a burrito.
Oh yes, I love me some burritos.
You're in a balaclava. How are you going to eat that?
You got a helmet on. How are you gonna eat?
Oh, I'll take my helmet off. That's a good point.
All right, I gotta get my helmets off too, or my mask.
Okay. How do I? Don't tell me. Oh, that's my light. Great.
What is your favorite food in Star Citizen? Do you just take water and candy, or do you go to the expensive shops and buy the wham burgers or stuff like that?
I definitely have had the hot dogs. The hot dogs are my favorite, I think, just because they're funny to like throw around. Okay, helmet is off. I love the only thing I have on me is rocket launcher ammo, and my armor. That's it.
Is that what
Yeah,
you
I'm
bring,
unarmed
bring
too.
to a fancy dinner? Always.
The banner that Paz made about our event today said at the bottom that I was not allowed to have firecrackers. And look, I am so sorry that I blew up your Carrack. I had no idea, Anna, that one grenade was going to blow up the whole ship. No idea. I looked down the hall, and you guys had dead bodies in the hallway. I'm like, that's odd. I wonder what a grenade in the middle. Yeah. I wonder what a grenade in the middle of those dead bodies would look like. I wonder if they would just fly up all against the walls. And I threw it, and I looked, and the next thing you know, everybody was dead. So I did not do that on purpose.
Whatever.
I did not. Yeah, so how intense was it? I don't think that's NDA stuff. Like, did it take a while to do? Was it more than one shooting, recording?
It was just one day, I think, for them, actually. I showed up not knowing what it was for, and the day before. Often, I think it's quite last minute with them. I mean, it's Star Citizen, isn't it? Classic.
Yeah.
But it's quite last minute, and there was just a few different characters. Like, it's not nothing big and poignant, but enough to do a full day. So, yeah, I did a full day of a few characters for Squadron for different types of things. And I don't know what else I can say.
Well, be careful. I don't want you to get saying something you
No,
can't.
no. That's it, really. Why has someone got a knife?
I don't know.
Someone is looming around you with a knife.
And you're near his butt.
Yeah, I was gonna try and get him back.
Don't mind him. He's the chef.
Don't mind him, he's the chef. Has everyone got snacks? I'm just looking around the tables. We've got beef chunks here, a drink there. Gosh, where's everyone else? No one's eating with us? I've already finished my hot dog.
Oh no!
I've got beef chunks. Let me eat those beef chunks.
You're the guest on this ship, so the rest here are just personnel.
I'm honored. Okay, let me eat that. I don't know why. So it's like beef jerky, basically. This is.
I think that's your dessert.
Beef is for dessert?
Beef chunks for dessert. Delicious.
Vic in the chat is asking if you're the go-to mocap actor.
No, I just think that. I think with a video game, it's a very small circle video game. So if they've worked with someone before and you know that you're happy with their work, They know they know you in general. They know that you get on with them. You know their rate, etc. People get used again and again for like the actors that they trust. So I think it's just a matter of that, really. They've got loads of other actors they work with, of course. Squadron is not just going to be me. There's loads of
Yeah.
them, but yeah, I think if they just needed someone for a few small roles in Squadron, then they were like, oh, let's get Anna, and so popped in to do some. Popped in.
Have you gone into New Babbage and dressed up like Miss Babbage, the hologram, and trolled people?
No, I think everyone assumes as a voice actor in the game that I would go around trolling everyone. It's what
I would.
but I don't. I also, because I have a dual PC setup, I don't know how I get my mic also runs through my stream PC, so I don't have in-game comms anyway.
Oh.
But even so, I don't know. I just feel way more comfortable with the script. Improv is not my like. People assume that I'm going to start doing RP and stuff in video games like Red Dead or something. It's not my instinct actually. I think I much prefer having a script.
Yeah.
And then when I stream, just being me, and then
Right.
vice versa.
Speaking of streaming, you want to tell me a little bit about that? You know, what's it been like? You know, starting up for the very first time and then doing your first streams all the way up to now. Like, what's that experience been like?
God, it's been such a steep learning curve, you know? Like, I think because there was an already established fan base of the game, that when I started streaming, it wasn't like I started in a traditional sense and could learn everything with 10 viewers, you know, and I could just learn everything from the beginning without
Right.
too much of like an audience. I think everything happened so quickly from day one that I feel like I've had to kind of learn on the job very very fast. But I feel so much more comfortable now, and it feels like something. I feel like it feels like something I've been doing my whole life, and it's only been 2 years. But it's so funny because 2 years ago is when it all was kicked off, really, with you. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I've just fallen in love with it, to be honest. Very happy.
Yeah. You definitely sound happy. Yeah, I do come by and watch, but I don't talk because I just don't. I
No,
just
you
don't
have
talk.
to talk. You never have
Well,
to.
I don't talk. Like, I'll watch some other streamers too, and I don't talk in the chat because I don't want people to think that I'm saying, "Hey, look at me," instead, you know. And I
Well,
just sit
streamers,
there and I lurk.
I know what you mean, though. It's weird sometimes streamers feeling like they're not trying to get anything out of another streamer. Or anything.
Right.
It's one of those. I think streamer politics is really niche and complicated. I completely understand, but no one
Yeah.
would ever think that about you. No one would ever think that about you, ever, because you again are the reason I'm here. Oh my God, what's going on?
Somebody's dead. Oh no!
What?
Are we eating? Are we gonna eat people?
What's happening? What is happening?
I don't know. Ignore it.
Don't
That
mind
way
him.
we
He's taking care of the chef.
You didn't see anything. That way you can't get subpoenaed.
Have you eaten all your food and all your dessert? If
Yes.
so, we are continuing our travel.
My beef chunks and hot dog
Right.
are done.
All right, I guess we're gonna go somewhere and travel.
Right now, we are at the racetrack on Daymar. If you look outside, it is dark, so you won't see a thing.
Oh
It is
God.
dark outside.
Oh God.
So we're lifting off.
Okay. Lifting off.
Oh,
I
we
just
were
personal,
on the landing pad the whole
opinion,
time
I do
eating.
enjoy this racetrack. It looks
No, we're on
great.
Daymar at the racetrack.
Hey Max, a mixer with dual outputs. I think in-game VoIP. I think only works if the mic is running through the gaming PC. No.
What do you have planned for the future, even outside of Star Citizen? Do you have anything lined up, or have you worked on anything that you're anticipating the release of?
Yes.
Or
Yeah, I think I'm waiting for 3 things to come out. I've recently worked on Final Fantasy 16, which is what I'm streaming at the moment. So that's been the biggest thing that I've been waiting for. It was 4 years working on that on and off since I auditioned for that. So that might probably.
is
Sorry,
that
go
the
on.
game that you talked about on our last interview, where you said that you were working on something that you couldn't talk about? That was
It was probably
we're-
that, yeah. Probably.
Okay.
Yes, most likely. There are so many beef chunks on the table. Why do we need 4 beef chunks?
In case you are hungry, we are here to serve.
Oh, that is funny.
And we invite you to look around the ship.
All right. Let's go take a walk around.
Okay, off we go.
So, have you started your own org in the game?
No, people ask me that a lot. I think because I don't play it every day and things like that, it would be upkeep for something that I'm not doing all the time. So I wouldn't want to let anyone down, and so it's one of those things.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'd have to lead something and it's a responsibility and I'd want to do it properly. Who died? Why is this person dead?
Why did they hide him in here?
Why is he on the floor?
Don't mind him.
I'm gonna see who it is.
He's just a chef.
Sorry, nothing to see here.
All right. I guess we're not gonna worry about that dead man. He's gonna hide him in a better place, I guess.
Okay, well, let's get away from the dead people.
So how hard is it finding work? Are you constantly out there making calls and saying, hey, I'm interested in having a part in your game or
No, that's what
whatever?
having an agent is for. The actor is never really supposed to do that. That's an agent's job.
So
that's
you
what
have
they're
an
qualified
agent
to
for that?
do. Yeah. Most actors will have an agent, and that's what the agent is there to get the auditions. It's not really the actor's kind of place. Like the industry listens to the agency puts you forward. So I just wait for my agent to let me know what's going on. And they obviously take the percentage. So that's what their job is.
So they take a percentage. So it's not something that is like expensive monthly
No.
financial burden.
No, any acting
Okay.
representative gets you the job. You work for each other effectively. When I get paid, they get paid, and that's just how an agency works.
I see.
Yeah. The dead person behind the bar.
So is there a lot of things that they come at you with and say, hey, I've got these 3 things, and then maybe you say, no, I don't want anything to do with those things?
Yeah,
Have you ever
sometimes.
turned
yeah.
down work, is what I'm saying. Yeah?
Yeah, sometimes they go, there's this film. They will see you for this part if you want to. It always has to be me saying yes first, and sometimes it's not something I want to be involved in, or it's not a project that I like, or something like that. Because I think whatever you do is on your CV for the rest of your life. It's something that you need to make sure you're happy with. So I always
Right.
make sure I'm agreeing to what I'm passionate about, what I would want to be attached to. So yeah. But with video games, it's pretty much 99% always, sure, yes, let's do it.
Right. So far, has there been anything that you turned down that you kind of maybe wish you hadn't?
No, I don't think I do that a lot. I'd say maybe I'm trying to work out like what percentage of things I say no to, but no, it's more saying no to an audition, because it's like if there's no point me wasting time like taking time off or learning the lines and preparing for it if I don't think that it's something that I would want to do. So I just wouldn't audition for something that I wouldn't be
see.
excited about. It's rare that you just get a straight offer. It's always an audition first.
And how do you balance out something like that? Like with streaming on Twitch, if you were to get a role, like especially another acting role for another Netflix show or something like that, how would you balance that out with your Twitch streaming?
I guess I would just have to go for a bit. That's just the kind of thing that would have to happen, really.
Yeah.
I think when you work for yourself, you have that luxury in a sense. I just hope that everybody would, support me having to take a bit of time. And if I have some, but I mean, especially screen is very sporadic. If you get a role in like a TV show, that could be 5 days on, 6 weeks off, 2 weeks on. Like it's not like a 9 to 5. It's whenever the scenes are scheduled. So
I see.
it's kind of all over the place. It probably would still be fine to do a bit of both still. Oh, there's another wooden chicken in here.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Right at the pool.
No, there's
I wonder-
another one. There's another one in here.
I wonder if there are clues to go certain ways?
Are we on a chicken hunt?
Maybe. Are we supposed to follow them? Wait, is it like facing in a certain direction? It's facing the water. Is there anything in the pool?
No.
Oh, shit. Oh, get out of there.
Oh!
Get out of there. Get out of there.
I'm drowned!
Get out of there.
I'm trying, wait!
Oh, God. Come towards me. Run.
I'm trying.
The water's invisible.
I was just listening to my character go.
So are the guests feeling okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Nothing happened.
Your stomachs are full and you're just enjoying the trip, right?
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
How's your health, Anna?
How is my health? I am 50%.
In case there's an accident, maybe we should go to the sick bay. Get you back up to 100%.
There's no
How about
spawn
we
on
do-
the 890, is there? Can I set?
Yeah, there
Oh, no,
is.
there is. Let me set spawn then. I should have done that before.
Here, we can go this way. You're going the wrong way.
Oh, worry.
Let's go back towards the pool area.
Back. No walking out of the doors. You're right, Professor Ritt. I need to be careful not to walk out of an airlock. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go to the sick bay real quick. Set our med beds and then lay down on the bed and get some health going. I think it's this way.
Yes, you're right. Oh, I shouldn't have lied down. I don't need to lie down, do I?
Yeah, you only got 50% health, so it'll fix that.
Oh, good.
And I believe, I don't know if you could do the, yeah, you should be able to interact with that and set your position, your respawn.
Welcome to Origin 890 jump. Okay, continue.
Wow!
Regeneration. Yes, you can do it from here. Transfer imprint.
It sounds like they need to replace the origin with your voice.
I wish every brand has got a voice, right? There's like an Origin voice and a Drake voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, current regen.
So
There we
you
go.
also did a voice pack for Star Citizen
did.
too, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that like? That to me would probably be kind of stressful to do. Did you have to go someplace or did you do it right from home?
No, I had to go somewhere. Yeah. So people have been asking me to do a voice pack since Star Citizen, since my work in Star Citizen came out. I had no idea what that even was. Okay, I'm stuck. Am I lying on the floor? I cannot get up. Help me.
No. Hold Y?
Holding Y. Nothing's happening.
Hit W.
Oh,
it's a 30K. No!
No! No!
Well, that happened.
It did.
No. Someone just shot me straight away.
So out of curiosity, have you ever talked to any other voice actor from Star Citizen?
No, never in my life.
I've been trying to get the guy that says, why do I have to pick up after you? I'm not even supposed to be here today. You know that guy in the shop? You ever heard him talk?
I want to talk to the guy that goes, check it out. We've got a pretty good selection.
Oh, yeah.
That guy.
Yep.
Is that the same guy?
No, because the guy that is disgruntled about being there he's not positive, I don't think.
Right.
Two different people. But those two guys, yeah, I think I sent a DM or an @ to one of them, and it doesn't look like they use Twitter very often, or X, sorry. They don't use that often, so
How
I
did
never
you
got a
even find his
response.
name? Is that because there's no Star Citizen credits almost? How did you find his name?
Somebody in our community found names of anybody who's ever done any voice work for Star Citizen ever. I think it might have been Asia Vic, actually. And I reached out to him and messaged him or added him or something like that. Yeah, but he's not ever responded to me. So I was curious if you spoke to any of them. Like, hey, can you say if there's a weirdo on Twitch that would like to talk to him?
A weirdo on Twitch. Well, if someone needs to give me their name, and I'll follow them and be like, "Hi, same. I'm in this too." I don't even know anyone's name.
Vic, can we get that guy's name? The one that doesn't want to be there? It's not my job to pick up after you. I'm not even supposed to be here today. Ugh, would you go? Just go.
Just go.
or, or some of that corny lines that the pirates say when you're shooting them. Ouch, that hurt. I want to talk to that guy.
Or when you're in a bounty and they're like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm not flying Anna into St. 90. I'd kill her.
Oh, we've hidden the firecrackers. It's fine.
Okay, how about this question for the chat? Anyone that has been watching both of our streams over the last year, who would you say crashes more?
Miss Babbage. Now, we're talking about percentage of streams. So, yes, percentage of streams. So, you stream Star Citizen on particular days. I stream it every day. So that means if you crash once on every one of your streams, that means you crash more than me per stream. Because there's entire streams I just get flown around.
I mean, I don't know if you're reading the chat, but I think it's quite clear.
Oh, they're just, it's opposites day? They're just trying to be nice to you. I told them, if you're not nice to me, you're not going to be.
Day. Is that the situation, is it?
Yeah, yep. Opposites day. They're being really, really, really nice to you.
Right.
I told them, use me. Be mean to me, not to her. So. All right, now that we're in flight again.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about Jared. You know, you spent a lot of time with him. Like, what's he like off camera?
Oh, he's great. We actually hung out even afterwards. He was in London for a bit and we decided to just go see a West End show together. He was like, let's go see a musical. So we went and saw Les Mis.
Les Mis?
Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
Les Miserables. Les Miserables. If we're saying it in an English way.
Oh, Les Miserables.
Wait, you've not heard of Les Mis?
Huh?
You've never heard of Les Mis?
It's a musical. He hasn't heard much of musicals.
The only musical I know is. Well, what's the name of it?
Les Mis. Anyway, it's the longest running musical in English history on the West End.
Oh, really?
Going for, gosh, I don't know how many years now.
Gosh, those people must have been really old.
So yeah, we got burgers and went, and there's a part of it. He trained as an actor. He's an actor and has been an actor in the past. So I think there's a lot of we have a lot to talk about, actually, a lot in terms of acting.
Yeah.
He's telling me about all the roles he had, and he's familiar with a lot of Shakespeare, and he did a lot of theater, and so he's definitely got a theatrical side to him. I think that came out in the Star Citizen Live as well when he was doing when we both did a bit of Shakespeare together as well. He was so excited to do it, and he loved it.
That's pretty cool. How many people were there filming?
2.
So there were 2 people doing like audio and video.
Yes, one doing sound and one filming it, I think, or just controlling where the camera was. Yeah.
How expensive do you think it was for them to make that set? Because I was actually thinking about trying to do that here.
Oh God, that's a good question. Was it? It
Was
looked
it like
great.
Looked high quality?
Yeah. But I guess Star Citizen would have paid for that, so I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know.
The set looks like a Connie, right?
Yeah, it's got a Phoenix.
What ship would your studio be, Cobra and Anna, if you had a Citizen-themed set?
Well, you want to go first?
Herald? I just love
Herald?
the Herald. I love that. It's my favorite ship.
You know, that's not a bad choice. That's actually a really, really good choice. What a hacker-looking environment. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of reminds me of a cross between something, the inside of a ship from the Matrix, or hacker room, or yeah.
See?
No, I agree.
we
That's a
go.
good choice. Mine probably wouldn't be anything on the 890 because if I were to recreate something like this, it would look nice. You know, because the 890 just looks nice. It wouldn't look, it'd be hard to make it look Star Citizen themed or sci-fi themed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it would definitely be something like the way your thought process is. The Herald is a really good choice.
I mean, if we're talking about the interior of a ship, maybe the Herald isn't my favorite choice, but the Herald is my favorite ship, which is why I said it. But I think interior-wise, there's probably ones that look nicer on the inside. I'm trying to think. I think the 400i is really nice inside. With the double bed.
400i?
Is that the one with the double bed and the fish tank?
The double bed?
I think the
not the 400. You talking about the 800 or 600?
Oh, is it the 600? It might be the 600 then. There's one that's got a fish tank and then a double bedroom with like black sheets.
See, even though I think any Origin ship would just look too normal, like you just had a really nice set. I just don't think it would. I don't think it would transcribe well for a stream set for me.
Do you have a ship that you hate, Cobra?
I don't want to use the word hate because that's really strong, but there are ships that I just don't like. I think the raft is cool until the landing gear come out. I think the Redeemer is... The idea of it's cool, but I wouldn't want to have one. Kind of boring. I think the Vanguards are kind of boring. The Harbinger, all the Vanguards. The Sentinel's kind of cool, but meh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I don't hate them. I just not interested in those ships.
Have you flown the ship that you can't get anymore? It's like got one side is different to the other. It's like oh god. It's
the Glaive? With the
yes.
blade?
Yes, that's the one. Have you flown it?
Yeah, I did. I actually traded mine in for a ship that's not even released yet, the Rayland.
Nice.
Yeah. I didn't like it too much. It just looked a little junky. Didn't like the art style of it. I like the Blade. The Blade is probably one of my favorite ships aesthetically. The Blade and the Talon.
Oh, the Talon is so good.
Oh, yeah.
Search your name, Anna, and I found something on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Want to tell us something about that? I don't know if you know that, Cobra.
What?
She has an album on Spotify.
You have an album on Spotify?
I do, yeah. I sing a bit. I say a bit. I just don't talk about it very much.
Why?
I think it's because it's very much a side part of my life. I'm not out here trying to be a musician. You know what I mean? I think the singing kind of just happened, and I did a film, and the producer of the film liked my voice, and we decided just to do some recording together. But I'm not trying to, I'm not out here trying to be a musician and make money from my music. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. I think I don't want anyone thinking that I'm out here doing everything. Do you know what I mean? I'm a streamer and an actor and I'm a singer and I do this as well and this as well. I'm just primarily an actor that loves video games and content has come into that. But I'm not trying to do too many things at once. But yeah, I do have an album. Yeah, finally finished it this year.
Are you afraid of the possibility of being known too much for singing and then the acting jobs kind of
No, I actually think that music is harder than acting, to be honest. I think that if I decided to put my focus into that or something, I think that would be even more difficult. I think that's twice as difficult. Almost. There are so many people trying to be professional musicians.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, and I think, oh my god, I'm stuck in this bedroom. How do I get out? Is there oh no.
Let me see where you are.
Cage.
So let me ask you, do you like physically acting in movies or shows more or the same as video games? Like, what do you enjoy doing most?
Oh, I was actually talking about this today. Like they are. I think the thing I miss about.
I just saw Miss Babbage just steal my comfy, my comfort.
Yep.
Cuddle.
Well, I thought we were finding all the stuff and putting it here. There's loads of stuff. The birthday Pico's there. The chickens are there.
All right. Okay. Because it's you. I'll let
Because it's you,
Yeah.
I'm putting it all on the couch. Oh, I found something. No, I didn't. I lied. Yeah, something I really miss about voice acting is the fact that there's no one else in the room with me. I'm not bouncing off anyone else. I'm not reading lines to anyone else. No one's reading lines to me. I think that's quite hard as an actor because the whole point of acting is acting with other people and reacting off of other actors. So that's completely removed when you're a voice actor. And it's the only form of acting that I feel like it's removed with. Even in audiobooks, you still generally they will have everybody in the room at the same time and you're still acting to a mic but with everybody else around you. So it is kind of sad sometimes that's missing, and that's where I think other forms of acting are great. So when I get to do any type of screen work or thing like that, it's nice to have people right in front of you again and be like, oh, this is how I trained as an actor. You don't train as an actor alone, you train with other people.
Yeah. So how do you go about getting an agent? Do you just Google search?
Well, that came with drama school. So when you graduate drama school, agents will come and literally kind of pick you out like cattle. That's part of the drama school process.
Oh, wow.
So all of your third year is just doing shows to get an agent, and the agents just watch all of your shows and pick you or not pick you. Oh my god, is this when I walked out the airlock that time? Yeah, it's because I remember I just opened this and stepped out, didn't I? Good times.
Yeah, you did.
You just walked out of the airlock?
I did, yeah, the first time I was in here. I just opened the window. I thought that there was glass there. I didn't think that there would just be no glass. And I saw Hurston for the first time, right? With the big fluffy one? Pink fluffy one?
Yeah.
And I thought, oh my gosh, it looks like a marshmallow. And I just stepped out. And I just thought that I was walking towards the glass, but I wasn't. Mistakes. Mistakes were made.
Do you have any like favorite memories, Anna, from because it's been a while now since you met Cobra, and you've done a lot of streaming yourself in Star Citizen, and then also other games as well. What is your favorite memory playing Star Citizen with people or solo?
Wow. I mean, it's been so much. I feel like it's the game I have most hours in on Twitch, I think. So it's been just so much. I love Christmas in Star Citizen a lot. It's very fun memories, especially the Christmas corner. I love the Christmas corner.
I got a Christmas special. It's a musical. I sing in it.
What? A Christmas special?
Yeah.
What? Video?
I got a Christmas special. I sing in it. Yeah. It's a story about a vandal who stole all the Picos from New Babbage.
Oh my god.
Me and my wife are in it, and we have to get a fresh batch of Picos to New Babbage to save Christmas. And the vandal,
this?
I did.
I love this.
And the vandal is trying to stop me and Vega from reaching New Babbage. And he's kind of like a Grinch character where we actually get him to care about people again, and he cries. And along the way, though, this journey, I'm singing Christmas carols, and Vega's telling me to shut up, my wife. She's telling me, stop singing. And I'm singing, dashing through the snow. And I'm doing all of it.
Where can I watch this?
On my YouTube, if you type in Cobra TV Christmas, it might show up.
No, your YouTube channel has, though. If I search your channel for the word Christmas. A Star Citizen Christmas special. How Pico saved New Babbage. A Microtech rover mission gameplay.
That's it.
And then there's a No Man's Sky Christmas.
Oh, is that one like 16 hours long?
No, it's 6 minutes.
Well, I did this thing in No Man's Sky where I traveled the circumference of an entire planet in No Man's Sky to raise money for children that are in need. And I think we raised like $1,600 on that Christmas. It was for children who were who had problems that weren't going to have a Christmas. So we raised money for them.
Wow. You're so busy.
And that was a 16-hour stream.
16.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me. I know Cobra's got to also cook
Yeah.
din-dins. Jealous.
It's
It's going to be baked beans on toast.
So-
Beans on toast. Yum.
Paz, thank you so
Get 'em
much, man. I
started on
appreciate it.
beans.
I really do. I also have to get off of here now. Anna, I hope you come back. I
Of course,
appreciate
we'll
it.
have some more chaotic grenade-related shenanigans, I'm sure, another time.
Yes, some nice casual, just you stream and I'm streaming and we just collide.
and none of your party members are even close because we know what's going to happen.
And Anna, if you ever come to Florida for one of the conventions or something, I will
Okay.
cook you some
It is
proper
11:30.
food.
I'm going to go get a cup of tea and get some sleep. Thank you for having me, though.
Okay.
Good night.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you very much.
Good night, Anna.
pleasure.
Good night. Thank